everybody, this is Laurel from the North Raleigh Seed Library. I'm trying to change my angle because I realized the last video everybody got to look up my nose and that was not exciting for me. However, I'm asking you a couple of things. Don't look too close this morning because this is me in my pajamas. Pajamas all the way down. Yes, I sleep in sweat clothes and I'm proud about it. I can go to Walmart in the middle of the night and not ever have to worry. So I just want to let you know I have to redo some things in my yard, and it's kind of exciting because you know me, I'm up to no good. Here it comes, ready? So this is how I found out what's the problem. I'm going to take you on a walk on the first part of my yard that I'm getting to redesign because it's just got to be fixed. Okay, so again, don't look at my nose and don't look too close because I got the bed head, I got the no makeup face, and I don't care because I'm a gardener. I just care about my garden. So life is different at 60. 60s are awesome, I have to tell you. Okay, here goes. Ready? Come look at my hot mess. I'm going to flip you around, so stay tuned. Okay, here we go. Now, we're walking down here, and I built this little stick fence. And on an earlier video on our Facebook page for the North Raleigh Seed Library, I showed everybody kind of how I did it. Now, this was a beginner fence, and I've come up with more ideas, and I've done some improvements, and I also turned it into something I never thought that I would. All right, so here's the deal. So my little stick fence runs down my driveway, right? And it's because we have a million sticks in my yard, a million, I tell you, and they just keep dropping, which is great for me. Okay, so let me turn down and show you. Here's the stick fence. So when I first started the stick fence, what I did was I used these little green stakes, right? Big mistake. They weren't strong enough. And then I came up with the idea that I would use zip ties, and I thought I was just the smartest thing in the whole wide world. Nope, because thank you, Amy, they do break after a couple of years, and so then you have to go to the wire, and then after you go to the wire, they start rusting. What a hot mess it turns out to be. So these, okay, so Mike calls me Shortcut Sally, and he calls me that for a reason, because not one of these cute little posts that are tree trunks are in the ground. They're sitting on top of the ground, and yes, they're zip tied because Shortcut Sally doesn't like to dig holes for sticks, just for plants. And then I got all these landscape plants, right? Which is great. They're going to grow up tall and beautiful. I keep trying to get a vine going. I've got one here, but we'll see. So here's the thing. The way that I found out that this works best is rebar that I got at the salvage yard, and again, 75 cents a pound. You can't beat that. So like, I can't do the math, but I got a bunch of them. And I put rebar on the back side of it, and then that way I could zip tie it together. And then I got another idea, and I'm really excited about it. If I put 2 rows of rebar, right, then guess what? Then I can put another line of wood right behind it so that when this line rots, then this line picks over. When this line of wood rots, then I can start a new line on this side, and I'm just toggling back and forth, back and forth. Well, here's the thing. I have really tons of trees, and I have tons of roots, and I have a really hard time digging down because of roots, so I took Charlene's great advice. She says mound, mound, mound. So I built a berm, and I mounded up. Now this is the first year, and it looks awful. And so anyway, I mounded up a ton of dirt and mulch and leaves, and we had some wood, and I'm trying to stabilize it with the wood, and then I'll use all of the leaves when they fall again. Then this has turned into my compost pile where I just throw all my yard waste behind it. It's going to build up this berm, and it's going to turn into dirt, and it's going to be fabulous. Okay, so here's the thing. This is starting to be a hot mess, right? It's just getting sloppy back here. I don't care. I don't even care. What you can't, it's sort of like when company comes and you clean up your whole house and then you take everything and throw it in a closet or under a bed. They're not going to look, and if they do, they're not your friends. So here's the thing. I don't care what's going on behind the fence. I do care what's going on in front of the fence, which means before all these fall off because I have not secured them properly, it's time to go and get some wire and do it the old-fashioned hard work way. Well, that's all good and fine, right? This is okay. Same thing on this side. It's okay. I've got it secured. I've got a double line of rebar behind it. I'm starting a berm. I can get everything loaded up and it's all going to be good. Now, here comes the problem. Walking across the aisle, I have another stick fence, and this stick fence has got about 3 years, I'm guessing, on it, and it is starting to fail. Why, you ask? Well, it could be because Shortcut Sally started off with this one, and let me just say, at the time, it was fabulous. Now, not so much, because I used those little thin green stakes, and I used all these zip ties, and it's just not holding up. So, my plan is to take this cute little fence that is starting to fail, and how you know that is all of the bungee cords that I'm having to use. And, oh, check this out. I made this cute little arbor. I cut 2 trees off really, really high, like cut them off really high up here. And then I got a little cheapy frame off the internet. Can't even hardly see it now. And stuck the little metal frame between 2 trees. And I cut the other tree off super high. Let me see if I can get a good angle right there. And then now all this growth coming off of the trees, I'm weaving into the frame. So what's kind of neat is I have an arch and I have a little cute stick fence to go around my potting shed. But again, it's starting to fail. So here's my idea. What I thought was, if first you don't succeed, just fudge. So I'm going to take all of these half-dead sticks and I'm going to throw them over here on this side, on the second row of rebar behind my fence here. And I'm just going to go ahead and lay them in, and it's all going to match and look beautiful. Then over here on this side, I'm going to start over, and I'm going to start over and do it the right way. I know Mike is going to be shocked, but I'm going to get wire, not zip ties. I'm going to get no, I'm not digging the posts. I haven't converted. I'm always going to be Shortcut Sally. Just want you to know that there's no going back. I'm in too deep. So then I'm going to go ahead and start over on that side with 2 rows of rebar, since I have learned, and I'm going to get all of the new sticks in, and it won't match for a little while, except, oh, I have another idea. What if I put the new sticks on the inside of the old sticks on just the part that shows on the front here, and nobody will know? Oh my goodness. You know what? This is what makes Mike crazy, is because I have an idea a minute. I tell you, it's just ridiculous, but in a great way. Okay, so how all this came to me is by doing my least favorite thing. I cannot stand to water. I hate it. It is so boring. And so the thing is, when it's boring like this, it gets my mind going, because what do you do besides go in and out of the house 50 times? You come up with more ideas on how to strengthen and make your stick fence better. When I get going on this craziness, which is soon, because I don't know, oh wait, you're looking at my nose again. Because I'm very impulsive, and I think you know that. And I'm very impatient. I don't want it done yesterday. And I will let you know how everything goes. So, big news, huge news. We have a mentor-mentee program that we're starting up. Thank you, Adriana, for the seed library. We need more mentors. We got a lot of mentees that signed up, which is awesome. And the winners are getting ready to be announced for our North Raleigh Seed Library scavenger hunt. Thank you, Zainab. And I am just so excited about how how much work you did and how well everything turned out, and I appreciate all the effort. And Mary did great on the advertising, and everybody that just sort of jumped in and played the game, thank you. Okay, I'm out of here. Oh wait, I have more announcements, but I gotta water my plants. Did I mention I hate watering my plants? Have a great day, everybody. Bye.